Hi, and welcome back to ENN. Well, now that school's back in, there's a bunch of habits you have to break after summer. Mine, personally, I had to change my socks after every day, except for going all week. Yeah, don't judge, but let's go see what everybody else's is.
So, Tommy, summer's easily the best part of the year.
Yeah, I agree, but you get some bad habits like waking up late.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Let's go ask some students about their bad habits.
What is the hardest summer habit to break now that school is started?
Playing basketball outside.
That's a good one.
What's the hardest summer habit to break during school?
Sleeping in.
What's the hardest summer habit to break during school?
Sleeping in.
What is the hardest summer habit to break once school starts?
Playing video games.
That's a good one. What is the hardest summer habit to break once school starts?
Eating whatever I want.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
What's the hardest habit to break now that school is starting?
Probably staying up late because then I'll be tired in the morning.
So, James, in your opinion, what's the hardest summer habit to break once school starts?
Playing Fortnite all night.
Oh yeah. Tommy, wake up. It's time for school.
Back to you in the studio.
Everybody has a school routine, especially now that we're getting back in the swing of things. I know mine's pack my 2 lunches, my 3 after-school snacks, my football bus ride snack, and, gotta pump myself up in the mirror, wake up my sister, and I'm out the door. Mine's pretty out of the ordinary, so what are the other people's?
Okay, sorry, I see you. What's one thing you did random this morning?
I brushed my teeth and then I ate breakfast and I brushed them again.
Wow, that's pretty random. What's one thing you did random this morning?
What's one thing random you do in the morning? I chased my brother's dog around the house.
What's one thing you do random in the morning?
I put my milk in before my cereal. What's one thing you do random in the morning?
I wake up, go outside, and make 50 shots a day.
I don't eat breakfast. I eat pickles.
What's one thing you do random in the morning?
I like to read National Geographic while I eat cereal for breakfast.
We become Visco. Out of oops. What's one thing you do random in the morning?
I run around the yard chasing dogs.
I feed my animals.
What's one thing you do random in the morning?
I put one sock on and one shoe and one sock.
So now that I heard the Roar store is popping, let's go ask Mr. Davis and Mr. Frank about what's in there.
Did you hear about the new It coming out this month?
Yeah, there's so many new things coming out this month and this school year.
Yeah, let's go ask Mr. Frank about what else happening new this school year.
Tell me about all the new things at this school this year.
Oh boy, all the new things. One thing, we have Linus, the therapy dog. We have Mrs. Brott, the 8th grade language arts teacher. Mrs. Malone, who's a new aide to our building. And we do have some new things in the Roar store, and we have a new class for 5th graders. Rather than having Mr. Poffenball for a STEM type of course, they're going to have Mrs. Leathers for a health and living skills course.
Is there any new changes to the Royal Way this year?
Well, the only changes are that there's some new stuff in the store, and I know Mr. Frank's going to talk about that a little bit, but there's some new items in the store, as well as this year the students are going to change teams and the staff teams are going to stay the same. So it's still Respect Math, Optimism, the Language Arts homerooms, Achievement, Social Studies, and then Responsibility, the Science homerooms. And the students will be getting new shirts this year as well.
When will the Roar store start up again?
We are going to start that up. It'll be 2 weeks from this Friday, so therefore September 27th. And it will be open this year once a month toward the end of each month for students to come down and redeem their tickets for good items.
Are there any new things at the Roar store?
Yes, there are. We're excited about the new items that are in the Roar store this year. And included with the new things in the Roar store, we are going to have a raffle at the end of the year with some really big prizes that we're going to tell you about here in a second. In the Roar store this year, we have candy like last year and some Slim Jims for 1 ticket each. We also have for 1 ticket Nike lanyards this year where you get to pick out your color. Then we have the glow sticks still there. Some of the younger kids like those for a ticket. We have the mini animal plush toys for 1 ticket. We have the cheaper simple earbuds for 1 ticket. New this year, we have some really cool Under Armour socks that are for 1 ticket. We have some decorated design crew socks for 1 ticket. And we have some really cool popular Nike all black socks for 1 ticket. Then we get into a couple items that are 2 tickets each for a McDonald's $5 card or a Walmart $5 card. Then these really extra special nice Nike socks are 2 tickets each. Then we have a Rubik's Pyramid and a Rubik's Cube that are 2 tickets each. Then we have some neat stocking hats that are 2 tickets each that are really cool, and Elmwood obviously. Then a 3-ticket item is the wireless mouse that kids could use with their Chromebooks. Then we get into the 4-ticket items. We have a Frickers card, an iTunes card, Dairy Queen card, and a Taco Bell card. Then we had Bluetooth speakers, wireless Bluetooth speakers last year. We have a shower water resistant speaker this year. And then last year we had these wireless earbuds that are really cool. This year we have these that are magnetic and sweat resistant for working out earbuds. Now these last 2 items we have Echo Dots and Beats. What we're going to do with Beats and the Echo Dot is every time you redeem a ticket, you get to fill out a little form and put your name in the box for a drawing at the end of the year. At the end of the year, we are planning on drawing 11 names. The first 10 names will get a free Amazon Echo Dot. The 11th name drawn will get the pair of Beats Solo 3 wireless headphones that are an awesome gift. So that's what we have new this year in the Roar store.
Make sure you start saving up your tickets because the Roar store begins September 27th. Make sure you listen to the announcements.
So for the next segment, we got Fire Kicks. It's basically the best shoes in the school right now. I know I have great shoe game with my Hey Dudes and my work boots, but let's see if anybody can compete with me.
So Nike comes out with new shoes every year, such as the newest one, the Air Force 386 came out this year.
Yeah, I don't think that's right.
Well, anyways, let's go see what our classmates' favorite new shoe is.
Yeah.
So Marshall, what are the coolest new shoes in your opinion and why?
Slides and socks.
Alright.
Zach, what are the freshest kicks on the market?
Probably Crocs, even though when you dunk the white ones in dirt, it still gets...
Okay, so what are the coolest new shoes in your opinion, but why?
Crocs and socks because they're really awesome.
How are they?
James, what are the freshest new kicks on the market?
Crocs, because Nike breaks feet and Under Armour is clothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you, what are the coolest new shoes and why?
Vans, because they're easy to put on and
Colin, what are the freshest new kicks on the market? Crocs.
What are the coolest, new, freshest kicks and why?
Crocs, because they come in glitter.
There you have it.
What are your coolest new shoes and why?
Nike Air Max 270s.
Alright, Alex. If I were to get new shoes, what would be the coolest ones?
Nike Flex.
Maddie, what are the freshest kicks on the market?
Crocs, because you ain't crocking, you ain't rocking.
So Tristan, if I were to get new shoes, what would I want to get? What are the coolest ones?
Shoes made out of flex tape because it works underwater.
What are the coolest new shoes and why?
Nike Vapor Max.
So Meredith, if I were to go to the store and buy some new shoes, what would be the coolest ones?
Nike. Jack, what are the freshest new kicks on the market?
Crocs.
Rose, if I went to the store, like right now, just left school, which I might do, and go get some shoes, what would be the coolest ones and why?
Adidas's.
Okay.
What are your favorite new shoes and why?
Rainbow checkered Vans.
Laura, what are the freshest new kicks on the market?
Converse really smell
Favorite new shoes and why?
Vans.
So I'm honestly fond of the Brooks Anthem 2s.
I really like these ones.
Huh. Well, I saw some interesting shoes, learned some new things, and I'm really hungry. I'm a head out.
I better go follow him and make sure he doesn't get in trouble.
See, every year we do fundraising for school. We might not enjoy it that much. I didn't even know we were doing it again, but we do it every year, so it makes sense. I didn't know what it was till about 35 seconds ago, so let's go ask Mrs. Brinkman about what it's going to be.
The fall fundraiser is right around the corner. Let's go ask Miss Brinkman all about it.
Be safe. Is there anything new about the fall fundraiser?
This year we are doing the Cherry Dale fundraiser like we did last year, and the new stuff would be the new prizes that you can see on your envelope.
How do you win prizes?
You can win prizes by selling items out of the 2 booklets we're selling things from, and you can either go to people you know, family members and friends, or if people don't live around here, you can send them the shareable link and they can order online.
Who are some good people to ask?
Some people you should ask are your family members, mom, dad, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and friends. Really, you should just be asking people you know, not asking strangers. So get out there and sell.
So we can have a great field day.
See, last year's game show is brand battle. And, you'd eat the food, guess what brand it was, say how good it was. Well, this year we're going to start a little bit of drama. It's called the Newly Friends game.
We're going to be doing our new game show called Newly Friends, and Julie's going to explain.
Yeah, it's like the old game show, like the Newlyweds game. So I pick partners, and I might ask them silly questions and try to create some drama. And if the team in both partners have the same answer, that's a point. If they have different answers, no points. And obviously the questions are worth 2 points, not 1. The first question on the first episode, for the first question of the game show on the first episode, as many firsts as possible. The first question is going to go to Bree, and then Josh and James, obviously. But the question is, between you and Scarlett, who has better swag?
Definitely Scarlett.
Scarlett? Why is that?
She just has...
That's okay. Josh?
Me.
Why?
Because I'm a professional cool guy.
Especially with your hood up like you're not
Yes, sir.
supposed to do? Yeah. Okay, James, between you and Kate, who has better swag? Because I really like the dad hoodie.
I'm gonna say me, but I know Kate's gonna be a little selfish, so I'm gonna say Kate.
That's smart plan. You see that? That's called teamwork at its finest. Now let's bring the other guys in here. So this is the end of the first round. So we're going to ask the same question to the second partner. So this will be going to Scarlett. The question of the first half of the round was, between you two, who has better swag? What is your answer?
Me.
Okay. Not going to judge. On to Pearson and Josh. Between you two, who has better swag?
Josh.
So far, you're both correct.
For sure.
James and Kate, this is all up to you. If you don't get this, y'all don't get 2 points, and they're taking this round.
Better get this right. You know the truth.
So what's the answer? Don't just look at
Oh, me.
me.
Yeah.
Me. You. Okay. So they all got it right. That wasn't hard enough. So we're going to send the second half round guys out again, and we're going to keep the first half. So this is the beginning of the second round, not fourth round, for the beginning of the second round. So the question is, who's going to start a convo on Snap first? Like Snapchat and convo as in conversation. So Bree, between you and Scarlett, now you're on the hot seat. Between you two, who starts the conversation first?
Me.
You? Why is that? Good explanation. Josh, you have great swag, and we talked about this in the first round. Between you and Pearson, who starts the conversation first?
Me, because I get all the girls.
That's Also very true. James, between you and Scooter, Cade, Mini Curry, as the many names we call him, between Red and JJ and Jimmy and Cade, between you two, who starts the conversation first?
Obviously me. I mean, just got a picture this morning, sent it to Cade.
Yeah. See? That's a friendship at its finest. Now we're going to send the other guys in here and see if they can get any points. For the second half of the second round, we brought the other people in. And since it is the second round and things are too tight because they all got the questions right, I don't know how they did it, we're going to begin with the points as 3 for this round. Next round will be 4 probably. So, Scarlett, you are on the hot seat just like Bree was. Between you two, who starts the conversation first?
Bree.
Bree? Okay. You two. We conversed over how he had better swag, but do you talk to him more?
Well, Josh has no life, so I'd definitely say Josh starts a conversation more.
I also agree. In that tractor, he has nothing else to do other than talk to people. Okay, between you two.
Yeah.
Cade, I listed all your nicknames. I listed your like 2. Between you two, who starts it first?
Definitely James.
Well, you know what that means. We're going to have to go into the third round. Third round. For the third round, we have the most controversial question. After a fight, who out of the 2 partners would be first to break the ice or, apologize? So Scarlett, between you and Bree, who would be the first one to apologize or break that ice?
Probably me because she's stubborn and immature.
Ooh! I expect more. Pearson, between you and Josh, who's going to break this ice?
I'd say Josh, because I'm not going to say sorry ever.
That's very true. That's very true.
What?
You.
Yeah.
Between you and James, who's breaking the ice first?
Probably me.
Why?
Because James is a big body.
Okay. Well, we're going to have to send him in. This is the third round, which is also the last round. So all the weight is pushing on this. Currently, all teams are tied. We're just going to leave it at that. But the last question is, if y'all got into a fight, who would be the first to apologize or break that ice?
Scarlett.
Scarlett. I think you'll be very interested in her answer when you watch it. Between you two, who would break that ice? Who would apologize first? Who has that kind heart?
Me, because I'm more of a man. He's a girl.
Okay. Okay. And for the last group, who would break that ice?
I'd say me, I guess.
Really?
I mean, I don't want to get in trouble or suspended for beating the crap out of somebody, so if I apologize, it might make it a little bit better.
So for the first episode of this game show, for this very, very dramatic segment of the show, looks like these crybabies lost.
Take the L.
Yeah. Well, Josh and Pearson and Scarlett and Bree, those are real best friends.
We're the
That's what
babes.
you want to have in your friendship.
Trust him.
And back to me in the studio. Well, that's all for this CNN, so now it's time to party.